Hi, my name's Marc Belej, and I'd like to introduce a LinkedIn conversational series that I'm calling Leadership in Digital Health. Now, I started my career over 20 years ago as a junior doctor in numerous hospitals, and I simultaneously co-founded a digital healthcare startup, which grew to become one of Australia's leading providers of digital healthcare solutions. That organisation was eventually acquired by a large global digital healthcare provider, and it was a terrific opportunity and a series of lessons learned in the application of business strategy, the value of innovative mindset, and what a small group of talented and motivated individuals can achieve when motivated. And those are all fantastic lessons that I've been able to apply in larger organisations that I've had the good fortune to work with since.
The digital healthcare industry itself has changed a lot over that time. The number of people involved in the industry, the size of the deals, the procurement timelines, the implementation timelines have all expanded. And that's had the effect of fewer and fewer companies being able to respond to larger and larger deals. Now, that has the effect of stifling innovation to a certain degree and entrenching a fairly solid status quo in terms of who can respond to market need. Now, in itself, that's not a bad thing. Healthcare is a large part of our lives and our economy, and it deserves stable solutions from companies that have significant backing. Somewhere in that industry journey, the things that make solutions great appears to have been lost a little bit. Now, I'm a firm believer that clinicians actually love adopting new technology, but they need to be able to see what's in it for them. How does it enable them to offer better care to their patients? How does it provide them with convenience and put time back in their day? But many of us in the industry are keenly aware that there's not a lot of love for healthcare software amongst the clinical population. And that is from a sense that it tends to get in the way more than it does actually assist in clinical workflows. Now, if software is inherently useful and it performs fast and it's beautiful to look at for clinicians and for patients, then it's primed to succeed. Elevating the clinician experience and aligning with what they're intending to achieve from their workflow, and improving the lived experience for patients in terms of convenience and information sharing should be the intent of any digital healthcare initiative. Now, these are outcomes that everybody in digital healthcare wants to achieve, but the results haven't always been as impressive as many of us would like. Now, there are many reasons for why that's the case, and it's interesting to note that over that same 20-odd year period, software engineering has taken an approach of not getting bigger and bigger, but actually getting into smaller and smaller increments of delivery, but delivered far more often and in a far more nimble fashion. Now, that shift in software delivery to more continuous, more nimble processes has actually powered the digital lives that we lead today and provided all the modern conveniences that we enjoy. So why not in healthcare? So can healthcare software catch up? I think that with a shift to prioritising the patient and the clinician experience, to providing beautiful software on the devices that we love to use, and to shipping more frequently and continuously and incrementally, I think that it can. Now, there are genuinely exciting times ahead for digital healthcare. We've got modern interoperability standards that are really being embraced and adopted globally, which are helping us more effectively share and leverage the data that's available within healthcare systems. So regulations mandating the adoption of those standards has led to the market producing a number of healthcare platform in-a-box solutions that comprise open data and interoperability and low-code front-end solutions that make it really quick and effective to bring new initiatives right to the clinical coalface. Adoption of native cloud services into solutions has really accelerated the speed with which new features and fixes can be deployed upon a really stable base of cybersecurity and ability to scale and respond elastically to growing and shrinking demand. Human-centered design has become a priority to produce more natural human interfaces that effectively use mobile devices, that respond to voice and to touch more effectively, which really aligns with what the clinical experience is all about. And now what we're really going to see over the course of the coming years is automation and, you guessed it, AI, really start to take a hold and take away a lot of those routine, mundane tasks that clinicians are really overburdened with. Now those technologies and those prospects are really tantalising and are very futuristic, but they can seem a long way removed from the everyday experience out there in healthcare today. When we're chained to a PC and a keyboard, or we're loading paper into a fax machine, these kinds of prospects can seem a long way off. So in the Leadership in Digital Health series, I'll be sharing conversations with some of the leading thinkers and achievers in our industry. Stories of positive clinician and patient outcomes that can be replicated across the world with low barriers to entry. So we'll kick things off at the HIMSS 2023 conference in Chicago in April, and I'd love for you to reach out and message me to let me know what individuals and what stories you would like to hear more about. I hope you'll join with me as we all strive towards what great looks like in digital healthcare.